Hey guys, this is Jeremy with Kentucky Wash Pros. I'm going to take you guys along for another walk around estimate that we just did. And this house was built by the homeowner, and so we had to really come out to get some feel for it because you couldn't see it on the maps, and there's no Zillow or anything. So we're looking. He called wanting the gutters cleaned, the soffit, the vinyl, and as you can tell, it's been a couple of years. I think he said about 3 or 4 years since it's been cleaned. So we're just kind of trying to fill the property out. We noticed that it has second story gutters as well, and we're just kind of looking at the vinyl sections and the soffit. And it's not terribly dirty. It's pretty dirty, but we've seen a lot worse. And as we're just walking around, we're trying to get a feel and looking at everything on the property. It's a rather large property. I think the house is a roughly 4,800 square foot on the footprint right there, 4,800 to 5,000. And what I'm getting ready to do is zoom in on this vinyl side, and you can kind of see this is the dirty side, which is it's not terrible. It is dirty, but we'll be able to clean that with no problem from the ground. And look at that roof. Look at that roof. It got them good black streaks. So my thought is like, all right, let's get some of this. Let's see if we can talk to him about cleaning the roof. And of course, we mentioned it and he was interested in it, so I'm just getting some more footage of this moss. You can see it's got some moss growing there on the roof, which we sent that picture as well. Most of the stuff on the video, we stopped and paused and got some screenshots to send to him. We're looking at the driveway. It's pretty dirty. So, we're just walking around the side of the house and looking at the roof. There's some more spots. So the whole roof is going to need to be treated, except on the back side. When we get to the back side, you'll see that they've got solar panels, and we're actually going to talk about cleaning the solar panels. I've never done that, but it looks pretty straightforward with a soft bristle brush. And look here, we notice it's got some trees growing out of the gutters, and we were able to upsell gutters with this client. I look at the roof. It's a very nice house, very nice property, and the pool house is going to be getting cleaned as well. The roof is going to be getting cleaned on the pool house, and but you'll notice here in just a second, like I was saying, the solar panels, I think, from what I read, is pretty straightforward with soap, water, low pressure water, and we can just go ahead and clean that and not cause any damage to that. I believe dragon juice makes a cleaner, and we may look into purchasing some dragon juice and using it to clean the solar panels. But we noticed that this little gate here, it's got some green algae and on it, and some mildew. And the steps are pretty rough. It's got some moss growing down there. We're going to clean that up. This is going to be a big project for us. You can just kind of tell. Look at the sidewalk is pretty dirty. This is a beautiful property. Lots of vegetation, so we got to be very careful with what we do and how we do it. We're not going to be cleaning underneath this pool house here because he's already cleaned it. So we're really just looking at doing the soffit on the outside in the gutters there along the front. But look at this brick pavers, this little patio section that we're going to do all the way around the pool. And I think you'll be able to see the solar panels right here in a second. They're sitting right there above that on the side of that roof. That's that whole back side of that roof is solar panels. So we're going to shoot all this roof, those gutters and soffit. Let's see. Like I said, some sections of the roof is not as bad as the others, but let's just look at the vegetation. We have to be careful. We're probably going to be using a big row of Tyvek to cover up all the plants, just to keep things on the safe side. The brick paver patio section, it's going to turn out beautiful once we get it all cleaned. This is a very nice property that is not being cleaned in, I think, 3 to 4 years. What is really crazy is that this property came from me from a guy who does pressure washing in my area, but he no longer does any pressure washing for residential. He just straight does pressure washing industrial, so he travels out of state. And this was actually a referral from him, so we're very thankful for him getting in touch with us to allow us to get this job, which would probably lead to some more jobs This guy owns several businesses, but look at the driveway. We're going to be cleaning all this. I'm going to have to get some degreaser. And look, we're going to be cleaning up the detached garage. And then over to the right side, you can kind of see it there, that house as well. So
Guys, we
thanks,
presented
guys.
our estimate to the homeowner, and then we followed up about 30 minutes after we texted him the link to our CRM. Followed up with him, answered a few questions that he had, explained our soft wash process. So we ended up closing the job, and I'm not going to disclose how much we closed it for, but it was a nice, it's going to be a nice paying job. I don't usually talk about paying and pricing and stuff like that. You just kind of got to figure that out on your own in your area and just figure out what you're happy with making. But anyways, this job I'm projecting is probably going to take 2 days, maybe 3. And it's going to be split up over about a week's time just with my schedule with my full-time job. But the guy was very nice. He was a doctor. He understands that I'm a respiratory therapist still. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. And we're going to actually be starting on it this Friday, weather depending, because it's supposed to rain. But this job entails a total of 3 houses, which you saw the second house at the very end of the video. And then there's another house in town, which is very simple. So we're going to be doing those 2 houses first, come over to his property, and then we're going to be starting on the gutter cleaning and then possibly roof washing. But anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by, checking out the videos. Let me know if you like this kind of video, and I'll try to put out some more like this. Thanks, guys.